Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. This is so exciting. You know, every time I come to this event, and this is now my second year, in fact, but every time I come to an event with entrepreneurs, I can't help but feel the energy in the air. And I'll tell you, there's something about entrepreneurship that really strikes at the chord of what Connecticut is, but also what the American dream is. It is the hustle, it's the struggle, it's the day-to-day, it's working for yourself and for your community. And that's what's really remarkable about entrepreneurship. That's what's difficult about entrepreneurship, but that's why we're here today. We're here today in fellowship to be able to rise together and put that good energy in the right direction with you, through you. So I'm Steve Hernández. I'm the executive director of ConnCAN, which is an education advocacy organization, but I am also a member of the board of Access Health Connecticut. And I'm so proud to welcome all of you today to our Connecticut Small Business Summit. So without further ado, there are a couple of housekeeping items. First of all, please find your seats. Make yourselves comfortable. Today isn't a long day, but it's an excitingly packed day. So we're gonna usher you through that today. I'd like to thank our hosts, Connecticut Food Share. There are donations that are being accepted. As of our last little bit of notice here, we've raised $1,800 so far today. There will be give a big round of applause, $1,800 so far, to ensure that there are healthy, accessible meals and nourishment for people in need. Food Share will be here throughout the day, and you can donate at the Food Share table, and there will be an update at the end of the day. Without further ado, I would love to introduce our Comptroller for the state of Connecticut, Scanlon. I have to tell you, with an entrepreneurial spirit, Sean has taken on this task of being Comptroller for the state and is really taking us in exciting and new directions. Welcome, Comptroller Scanlon.
Thank you, Stephen, and good morning, everybody. There's an ominous countdown clock that's to my right over here, so if you hear a shot clock go off and I haven't finished yet, you'll know what that is. It's great to be here this morning, and again, my name is Sean Scanlon. I have the honor of being the Comptroller of the state of Connecticut, which is essentially the Chief Financial Officer of the state. But at my core, I'm raised by a woman named Kathy, who was and still is a small business owner who was a single mom. And so I grew up very well versed in the challenges of what many of you in this room have experienced and experience on a daily basis. And when I decided to dedicate my life to public service and get involved, I really always wanted to find ways to help people like my mom in the work that I do in politics. And so I was elected state comptroller in 2022. And one of the things that I wanted to share with you today that my office does that is meant to be a tool for all of you is called My CD Savings. And there's a booth outside of this beautiful room where Lisa from my office is out there at a My CD Savings table where you can learn more about it. But essentially what it is, it's meant to be a way for all of you to offer a retirement plan to your employees at no cost to you, which is a big problem in our state. So half of the employers in Connecticut don't offer retirement services to their employees. Most of the time, it's not because they don't want to, it's because they can't afford to. Because the fees of those plans are too much for small businesses. They certainly always were for my mom. But here's the problem. My mom is now in her mid-70s and still working every single day because she can't afford to retire, because she has nothing. Every dollar she ever earned went to keeping the lights on in the business or keeping food on our table, which is a story that many, many people across the state and many in this room understand. So that's where My CD Savings comes in. It is meant for us to be able to close that retirement gap, but not at the cost of those businesses who can't afford them. So when I took office in January of 2023, we had about 700 companies that were signed up for this program. As of today, we are closing in on 6,400 across the state. So in 1 year's time, we've made a lot of progress in this, but we're still trying to get the word out. And I have been doing downtown business walks, and I've been going everywhere, and Lisa and her team are everywhere, but really we need people like you to help us spread the word. So if you don't know about it, please go and see Lisa. She's in the corner right there waving with the orange jacket on. She's outside in the hallway. While you're at it, stop by and see Stephanie, who's next to her, which is here for another program we run called Array RX, which is Connecticut's first ever prescription drug discount card. That is also free to all of you as a way to save on your high cost of drugs. But at the end of the day, what this is really about is trying to help you succeed. And to Steve's point, there is an energy in the room. You guys are grinding it out every single day. You're having to constantly innovate and adapt. And while you do that hard work, I know you're really busy. And so we want to help you with things like this as a tool for taking things off the board that you don't have to worry about. And that's exactly what my CD Savings is all about. So I'm getting close to the shot clock here. So let me just say thank you all. Have a great day today. And if my office can ever do anything to help you, whether it's on my CD Savings or anything else, please don't ever hesitate to call. As somebody who, again, came from the background of seeing my mom deal with this and have to go every single day to make that business successful, I'm always happy to help other businesses. And if I can ever help you, let me know. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Comptroller Scanlon, and thank you for sharing your mom's small business story. You remind us that families are small businesses in and of themselves, and the family economy is so important. They, like you, are the backbone of the economy of our state, so thank you for that. Next, I'm so proud to introduce a friend and a hard worker for the region. Representing Groton and Stonington, we have Representative Aundré Bumgardner. Welcome, sir.
It's great to see such an all-star lineup this morning. Stephen, just an amazing person. Stephen actually worked for a long time at the state capitol, running a plethora of commissions, but finally the commission regarding women and children, and really a kind of hodgepodge of coalitions. But we miss him so much. Always a great facilitator and convener, having so many difficult conversations in Hartford with a plethora of individuals. And again, there's just a way something about you where you can bring people together. And we really do miss your presence, and ConnCAN is really fortunate to have you. But I just want to welcome each and every one of you to Mystic Country. I have the honor and privilege of representing the southeastern Connecticut corner in Groton, Mystic, and Stonington up in Hartford. We're very fortunate today that we do not have a session day, so I can spend a little bit of time with you. But we are seeing a resurgence in southeastern Connecticut's economy. When I first got involved in politics almost a decade ago, when I was basically a kid, I still am, but our economy was teetering at the edge a bit. We hadn't seen the growth at EB or actually kind of a contraction in growth at Pfizer. But obviously in recent years, we're roaring, because of the growth at EB. And just in the next year alone, we're going to be seeing 5,200 jobs in Groton. And what does that mean for small businesses? It means everything. It means more opportunities for contracts, opportunities for folks working in biotech, folks working in early child care, because we're going to need to educate our youngsters. We need to find opportunities for our children to learn and to have quality childcare during the daytime and the second shift when their parents are at work. We're becoming the epicenter now for renewable energy on so many different fronts, whether it's solar, whether it's wind, whether it's nuclear power. The possibilities are endless now with EVs. More and more folks adopting EVs and the impacts that it'll have on our local utilities, building out this important infrastructure. So there are so many opportunities for jobs in this area, but these opportunities cannot happen without the engine of our collective engines of our small businesses. And as our great comptroller stated, each and every day you're working your behinds off, paying the bills, and certainly making sure you make payroll, recruiting and retaining your workforce. And so I just want to say I'm proud of you. We stand with you. We're so fortunate also to have our DAES commissioner, who is focused on digitizing a lot of the work that we're doing within state government, making it more accessible to folks. I've always been a computer guy. I hate using paper, and so just great to see government move in this direction, something that the private sector and small businesses have done already. So thank you for being innovators. Thank you for always showing your best practices. When you are done with this conference, I hope you spend some time in Mystic, enjoying many of our wonderful restaurants and enjoying just the great areas and venues that we have to offer in this special corner of the state. So thank you again, and thanks for all you do in the small business community.
Thank you, Representative Bumgardner, and thank you for reminding us of the quiet thunder that is the energy in this part of the state. So many exciting things that are happening, jobs coming to this part of the state, wonderful educational opportunities that are being developed through the leadership of our superintendents in this part of the state. So it's exciting to see. Thank you, sir. Next, I am so happy to welcome the Department of Administrative Services, as you so aptly said, Representative Michelle Gilman. Welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday, happy Earth Day. It's great to see you all. And I want to thank, again, our state comptroller who is able to be here today, as well as Representative Bumgardner. It's wonderful to be able to work with such fantastic partners up in Hartford and out in our communities. They're incredibly committed partners to the small business community and really to the state at large. So thank you to both of them. I also want to thank Access Health CT. James Michelle, I know, is here as well, and his entire team, who has put together an incredible event that I know that you'll all enjoy today. And then, as Representative Bumgardner indicated, hopefully you'll be able to get out and enjoy the Mystic area and all that it has to offer. It's a beautiful day to enjoy the region if you can. So again, today is an incredible opportunity for small businesses and other partners to come together, learn from each other and other experts in the private sector, across state and federal government, and from the nonprofit community. So I want to really, again, thank everybody for coming today on this beautiful Monday, but also to our partners for spending the time with all of our business owners and other attendees today. You may be asking yourself, why is the DAS commissioner here? What does DAS have to do with small businesses? So I'm here not only to plug Access Health CT, which does an incredible job connecting healthcare and additional resources to our small business owners and more, but also to make you aware of the services that DAS provides to support and promote small businesses across the state. DAS wants to make it easier for small businesses to do business with the state of Connecticut. We contract as a state for all sorts of services and goods and products, and we want you to consider engaging with the state of Connecticut as a vendor and to think about providing your services and your goods to the state. So DAS has long sought to open up opportunities for small businesses, especially small businesses operated by women and people of color. So today, you'll see also out in the hallway that our team is there, and they're actually in the back if they'll raise their hands. I encourage you to talk to them, and perhaps you are interested in contracting with the state of Connecticut. You can speak to our team about how to do that, or perhaps you have another business, another colleague, another friend who may have the opportunity to contract with the state of Connecticut. We want you to consider certifying yourselves as a small business, an SBE or MBE with the state, and then that allows you to engage and learn about all the different contracting opportunities before the state of Connecticut. So again, encourage you to stop by their table and learn more. So thank you again, really, for all that you are doing for the business community. We hope that through the array of government services that you hear about today and through networking, that we can be supportive to you. That is really our role in government, to help support all of you to do more and to grow and to support for your region and for your communities. We've built some online hubs. Again, as the representative acknowledged earlier today, we want to make it easier for you to do business with the state of Connecticut. We know that you need to attend to your business and not spend a lot of time dealing with red tape. So we've created business.ct.gov, which is a one-stop shop for all things business, whether it's how to get a license, how to register with the state of Connecticut, how to get funding like loans, and how to certify your business with our program. So we encourage you to visit that site. Again, it's business.ct.gov. Learn more about what the state services are that we have available to you, and also that will provide you links to our federal partners and other resources that can help support you. So again, thanks for giving me some time this morning, and encourage you again not only to visit our table, but all of the state resources and federal resources that are available to you. Thank you again for everything that you do to support our state. Look forward to continuing to work with you. Thank you. Thanks again, Steve. Absolutely.
How wonderful. Thank you so much. Commissioner, you know, we often think about government as small businesses and as residents. We think lead, follow, or get out of the way. And what an example of leadership. And we really appreciate that. It's really when government leads and then appropriately gets out of the way to let you do your thing, that's when it works the best. And all that is to say, you know, next I'm going to be introducing Access Health Connecticut. I'm just so proud of Access Health Connecticut and its entrepreneurship. The way that, you know, who would have thought that it was going to work? And not only did it work, but through the leadership of Access Health Connecticut, it's worked remarkably. And it's because the leadership has been entrepreneurial and has pushed the envelope when it comes to serving you and the residents of the state better and better. So next, I am proud to introduce John Carbone, who's the Director of Small Business, Broker Support, and Product Development of Access Health Connecticut. Welcome, John.
Wow. Good morning, everybody. My name is John Carbone. I'm the Director of Small Group, Broker Support, and Product Development at Access Health, the official state Connecticut health insurance marketplace. Welcome to the second annual Connecticut Small Business Summit, and thank you for coming. After the successful first Connecticut Small Business Summit in Rocky Hill last year, we're happy to be here in New London to another sold-out event, so thank you for coming again. Access Health Small Business is committed to being a resource, a partner for all of Connecticut small business owners, and we hope you find today informative and inspiring. We are proud to be partnering with the with the Chambers of Commerce of Eastern Connecticut to bring you this event. I want to thank the two keynote speakers, Congressman Joe Courtney and founder and CEO of the Women's Business Development Council, Fran Pastoni. And we're looking forward to hear their perspective on small business in the community and here in Connecticut. I want to thank the Comptroller, Sean Scanlon, Representative Aundré Bumgardner, and the Department of Administrative Service Commissioner, Michelle Gilman, for being here. Steve, I'd also like to thank you for being our MC again this year. So once again, thank you for coming. Please visit all our vendors. Have a great time. If you have any questions, please look for one of us. We're more than happy to help you out. So again, thank you for coming.
Thank you, John. Thank you for your understated leadership at the organization at Access Health Connecticut. Really a steward of this work. Really appreciate your work. Next, so excited to welcome, you know, for every organization, for every group of people that come together in association, there is always an association, a group that brings you together and keeps you moving. And in business, it's the Chambers of Commerce. The Chambers of Commerce are the places that you can look for fellowship, for stewardship, and sometimes for just some good advice. So I'm so excited to welcome Megan Gilbert, who serves as Vice President of the Chamber of Commerce of Eastern Connecticut, this region in which we're in now. Welcome, Megan. Good to see you.
Good morning, and thank you for having me. Tony Sheridan, our president and CEO, sends his regrets. He is attending to a family matter today. But a little bit about the Chamber. We're so proud to partner with Access Health and to present this event today. Thank you for including us and for your support of the Chamber as a member and sponsor. The Chamber of Commerce of Eastern Connecticut is proud to support small businesses today and every day. Our Chamber is the region's largest network of professionals. We represent over 1,200 businesses. More than 90% of them are small businesses like yourselves. So thank you for being part of this and for supporting the Chamber and coming out today. Our mission is to create and maintain a positive business climate that meets the needs of our members by supporting economic development and growth in our region of Eastern Connecticut. We've done this for over 100 years with services like marketing and promotional campaigns, referrals, networking, leadership training, job development, and simple advice, as was alluded to. Last fall, we were proud to add an asset to this portfolio, our Regional Innovation Center, which is a one-stop shop for businesses and entrepreneurs to find resources like workshops, one-on-one consulting, coaching, and physical office space and co-working solutions. So if you're interested in seeing it, we still need a few finishing touches, but we're in downtown New London. Please find myself or any of our team. We'd be happy to show that off or talk to you more about the Chamber. We believe in the power of following your dreams, which is what you've done by starting and running a small business. Life is hard, and running a small business is harder. But you're not alone, so we're here to support you, and we thank you for your time today.
Thank you so much. Now, this is remarkable. We are actually on time. So a round of applause for everyone, and a round of applause for you for keeping us going. It's a difference in working with entrepreneurs and business people and those that are their resources. If we were at the legislature right now, we would just be getting started. Isn't that right? So thank you again. And now the meat of our convening will begin. The heart of our convening will begin. Our first set of panel breakout sessions are going to begin shortly. We are going to have a 10-minute break. And after that break, we will have a second set, and then we're going to come back together for a meal and our keynote. So again, thank you all for being here. Enjoy the day. Enrich yourselves this day. There are all the booths outside that you can visit. Enjoy your day. And we'll see you in a little bit.